Here we have the digits that I created. They're created out of 3 rows of chars, which we now put on one single row to create arrays of each digit. Okay, 5 more, 3. Okay, so in advance I have also now created a digits.cs class, which looks like this. I have a private static string array for each number, which contains the array for each digit, 3 rows. Let's add an underscore also. And down here I have a private static string double array digits which contains all the digits. So the first index will be the actual digit we want to plot, and the second index is the actual row, 0, 1, or 2. Now we need to add 2 private functions first. The first one will be the plot digit, and the purpose of this function is to, or the method I mean, is to just to plot one single digit. It will take a value, which is the actual digit number, and then a step and the x position. The step keeps track of how many steps we are moving to the right. So for each digit that is 2 chars wide, we add 2 to the step variable. I think you'll understand as we write the code. So let's loop over the 3 lines in one digit. So we loop between 0 and then 3. So we add a constant digit rows, which will be 3. Okay. Now, simple. Let's go set the cursor position to x, the x value that we started with, and the current step. And the y will be the I plus 1 value, plus 1. And then we just write the digits indexed by value and by I, basically. Okay, it should be a static also. Now we need a second, the second private method, plot, which will plot all the digits in the value that we send to the function, starting on the x position. The format is how many digits the number will consist of. For example, now we will add the score. There we'll have zeros to the left. So when the score is 0, there will be 6 zeros. And then when we get 100 points, it will be 0, 0, 0 at 100. So that's the format. We want it to be 6 digits. Okay, let's continue. We need a string number, which is a value converted to a string, and then we create the step variable and set it to 0. The color will be white. So if the number of digits in the number string is less than the format that we got, we need to add zeros first. So we loop between 0 and the difference between the format and the number string length. And then we plot digit, we call the other private function plot digit with 0. And then we send the step and the x value. Okay, then we increase step by 2. Then we loop over each char in the number string. Here we also call the plot digit, where we in-parse the current char to string. and we send the step and the x value as I just previously did. And then we also increase the step by 2. Now let's see. I forgot the char C in here, and then it should be plot digit in parse C dot toString. Okay, there we go. Okay, we now have the plot function that plots all the digits and the plot digit that plots one function. Now let's create our public method plot score that only takes a score. Okay, the plot score function needs another constant, which will be the score x position. Let's set it to 7. I think that is right. Okay, and in here it will only be one line. We call the plot function with the score and the format, which is 6 digits, even though it's zeros first. And then we send the score x position. That should be it in this digits class. Let's compile and see if it works. Okay. Seems alright for now. Now let's go to the game class, and in the game loop we just call the plot score function, and up here I've already prepared with a private int score, which I set to 0 in the game constructor. And we just send the score value to the plot score function. And down here in the EnemyDestroyedCheck, if an enemy entity is destroyed, I just added score plus equals 100 here. So 100 points for one enemy destroyed. Okay, compiling here. We have an error. Okay, it should be digits.plotscore, of course. So now let's try it out again. Compiling. Okay, let's see. All right, 100, 200, but it's not adjusted right. Seems like the x position is wrong. Let's go back to the code here and change this to 8 instead. Okay. Let's try it again. Okay, perfect. 100, 200, 3, 4, 5, and 600 points. Wonderful. We're almost done. Now, let's go back to the game class and down to the add header. Down here, I hard-coded the score. Now, instead, let's write digits.plotscore 0. Okay, we can actually send the underscore score variable right away, since we in the constructor set it to 0 before we call the add header function.